So I've been gone from TikTok for a few days, but I got something good to come back with. You see, the entire day, all of MAGA world has been going completely nuts over this story that was put out by a publication called The Blaze. Now, this is Glenn Beck's thing, and the author who wrote it has a history of, I don't know, stretching the truth, shall we say. And the theory is based upon something called gait analysis, like how someone walks, that they can say it was actually a Capitol Police officer who was the January 6th pipe bomber. You know, when you look at this, you think to yourself, would they really go through all this trouble and say this and risk them, getting sued for defamation? And the answer is yes, they would. This is what MAGA does. You see, gait analysis is actually a junk science. It's actually not even right to call it a science. There is no credible database that assesses, how people walk the same or different. There's no published methodology. There's no known error rate. There's no evidence to support the assertion that gait is unique within current or foreseeable limits of this so-called, computer program. And in fact, the person who's behind it says, I would never use this in court if it was the only evidence because it's inherently unreliable. But what I really love the most about all of this is the fact that you watch them go completely nuts over this, okay? And saying it's a deep state plot and the FBI and the CIA were in on it and they're blaming a Capitol Hill police officer for being the bomber and not realizing the entire time who was the deep state on January 6th. Who was in control of the FBI? Who was in control of the CIA? Not just that day, but for the 4 years prior. Who appointed the FBI director and the CIA director? Donald Trump. Donald Trump was the deep state. So while they're all going nuts, they're just implicating their guy without even thinking about it. Are they going to take the position that Joe Biden was the deep state when he wasn't even president at the time and had no control over the government and he'd been out of office for years? They might, but they don't realize they're doing it. It just shows you how ridiculous and dangerous these people are. It is incredible and hilarious to watch.